Hey dear friends, today we are here to know and understand about the genetics. So Nia,
Great.
what do you mean by genetics? Could you just say
I
anything
think
else?
you can
Papa, you can
say
also contribute.
short form as the
Yes.
science that deals with genes.
So okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's right.
said the science that
The science of genes.
okay, that's very good answer. That's exactly correct. But when we are speaking about the case of genetics, I'm having a variation and she's having a heredity. So this is the science branch that deals with heredity and variations. So what do you mean by heredity? It's the exact
That
characteristics or
depends the DNA.
yes, that depends on DNA and the genes are seen in the DNA. So DNA, RNA and the
Yeah,
proteins in the system, this
Yeah.
develop the characteristic of the
mitochondria.
offspring. So
Mitochondria.
now, in the case of heredity, if I'm having the exact characteristics and the exact looking feature like my parent, then I could say that I'm having a heredity. But I'm not looking exactly on my case of my father or mother, then I'm having a variation. So this is the thing, what the particular feature or characteristic of the parents is not directly seen on the offspring. Now, the next one would be very simple, known as who is the father of genetics. So anyone?
Yeah,
Yeah, Gregor Johann
Gregor
Mendel.
Johann Mendel.
like Gregor Mendel.
Yes, okay. So
I studied
Gregor,
in my school life.
oh, that's great. So he's the father of
Okay, we can
genetics.
Yeah, I
possibly go
studied.
there. Then after back. Okay.
Okay. So do we need to know what is his contribution in the field of genetics?
Okay.
He found through an experiment known as the pea plant experiment,
Yes.
and the scientific name
plant
of pea plant is Pisum sativum. And the case of the pea plant experiment, he found certain characteristics. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
that depends or that matters in the formation or the formation of the pea plant. If we are taking an example as a tall pea plant and a dwarf pea plant, and if we are crossing them together, you can see certain characteristic of the tall pea plant in the first generation.
Okay.
So I think it's very too hard for you to understand what I'm saying. Let me just cross it for you. So, based on his experiments, we were able to understand that certain characteristics matter the offspring from the parent.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, if the parent is having a tall, oh, so now we are going to hybridize both of this. A tall parent and a dwarf parent. We are going to cross them like a mother and a father together crossing to make a child known as me. Okay, like that, the pea plant who is taller and the pea plant who is dwarf is gonna be hybridized. And now you would guess, oh, the fathers and mothers they would mix a character and together a medium level pea plant would be there. Not as much as dwarf as the small one like the parent, or as much as tall as the pea plant as the parent. We would think that oh, they would mix together, but they don't. And
Yes.
now here the Mendel's postulates actually work
In
out.
our case, it's different. We both of us are very
You
tall.
both
Yeah.
are having so not you. You you and my mother is much taller, so we are also taller. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dominant thing over here, the dominant trait. Trait means in Malayalam I think so it's swabhava. So the trait that is mattering me and my sister is the tallness here. He found out 7 characteristics. In the case of tallness and dwarfness of the both pea plant, we are taking the characteristic as height. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
And now we are going to study another thing known as the allele.
Allele means
Okay,
what?
allele. So we know what is gene, we knew what's gene, and the different types of genes are known as alleles.
Oh.
Okay, got it?
Yes.
Different types of genes are known as the alleles.
Gives
So
us
these
some.
genes are present inside the DNA, the
Yeah,
DNA inside the
in my
chromosome.
school's time, I studied this, but I got it. only now.
I think you could get me.
Please,
Yeah,
can you
yes,
give
yes.
some examples?
Yeah.
Okay, very simple. If I am taking the color, you are a red rose and you are a white rose. And
Blue,
I would get
white.
the color, I'm the offspring, I'm the thing that is made after yours. That means you are the parents and I'm the what? The small guy or the offspring. I'm
Okay.
the child. And now I would get the color of this red flower. And you would think, why don't pink flower mixing together the white and the red? But that won't happen. But there is also this thing, it is known as the incomplete dominance, where they could both mix together. And now let's understand about what do you mean by this. Actually, why do the red flower is the dominant in my trait and I am having the exact characteristic as the red flower, that I am also a red flower, but My parent is a white flower too, but I am not having any characteristic of a color like white in my flower. It's because of that her trait is hiding this trait, which means this is dominant and this is recessive, which is not showing, and this is hidden in the first generation, but it will reappear in the second generation. Got it? So he could be seen in the second generation when I am having a hybridization with another plant having like this color and this color. Again, if Mendel is just self-pollinating all of this. That's such a very good. But for finding his experimentations. So this is the thing what he were able to say of. Now, not only this, but why do Mendel's this law of inheritance, law of segregation, all this gone up with a wrongness? So he got up with because of that. He haven't yet. There were limitations for his postulates. So it's that if I'm having a pink rose, mixing both of them, but in his Mendel's postulates, he were able to say that when a gamete is formed, these both alleles are different and they won't mix. That's why I'm having the dominant trait. And the dominant trait is only expressed and the recessive trait is being unappeared or is being hidden. And call from Amma from right over there. So, right now, let's understand what do you mean by limitations. If I'm getting a pink rose, it's a limitation for his law. He said that there won't be mixing between the gametes. But here it happened. Now, what he said was wrong again. And this is the thing, what that made him to have a limitation. But the things, laws he said was exactly right. So that's the video of today. Thank you and follow us more for these videos. And let's see in the next video. Till then, bye-bye. I'm Neha Nelson. This is Nelly Sisters YouTube channel.
And
signing
Neha
off.
Nelson.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Mia Gota.
Okay, if this video is useful, like it.